Well, everyone, you know what today is, and you know what that means. It's Sunday, February 11th, and that's Super Bowl Sunday, the end of the NFL till next season. It all comes down to here. All the props, all the bets. You can get them all over. They're all over the internet for free. All these great picks. And I'm here to give you some more of that great insight. I do have a big investment on the game itself, and it's on the total. I think that's the best value. This game to me is a toss up. I'm going to break this game down. I'm going to give you two props that I love, and then I'll send you on your way. As always, I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. Keep tuning in. Share these videos. Thumbs up if you could. And my premium top picks. Today I'm going to promote Vegas Top Dogs. I did a video with those guys, gave out tons of props. Make sure to check out Vegas Top Dogs in the YouTube channel. But you're here for a free winner. Here we go. I'm going to give you the winner on the game right out from the guard. Let's break it down. My my Green Bay Packers, who didn't even belong, and I'm going to say that as a huge Packers fan, didn't even belong in the playoffs, got in. Right? Detroit Lions got in. These are the teams the 49ers had to face. Now, granted, the Packers took care of the Dallas Cowboys, who everyone thought was going to be playing the 49ers. The Eagles get in, and the Tampa Bay Bucks shut them down. I mean, this is how bad the NFC was this year. These are the teams that got in: the Tampa Bay Bucks with Baker Mayfield, and then the Green Bay Packers in a rebuild with all basically the youngest team in the NFL, plus an offensive line that was horrible at the beginning of the season, and we were missing two starters. Plus, uh, there's just so much. The defense gave up a ton of rush yards all season long. Same with the Detroit Lions. They were great against the rush, but could be beat over top. Both teams went into San Fran, and both teams should have won. I mean, you could talk about Reynolds drops in those Lions games. That didn't matter. They weren't turnovers. The Gibbs, the Gibbs. I feel is a rookie, so I feel bad. Jameer Gibbs, that fumble in the 49ers red zone. That was it. That was the ice. That was it. That's what they needed. Up till then, the 49ers were done. They were cooked. Same thing with the Packers had them on their heels of running the ball. I mean, Aaron Jones over 100 yards rushing. I mean, both Detroit Lions running backs were rushing all over them. Uh, do the do the Chiefs want to rush the ball under Andy Reid's West Coast offense? No. It's a two tight end set, and that's what he likes. The dink and dunk. Uh, his scapegoat, his little out. Jeremy McKinnon is out for this game. Pachenko doesn't catch much out of the backfield. Uh, I don't think anything's going to change with Andy Reid's offense. Defense wise, she's got the advantage here. Spags is the man. I mean, he's calling up the plays. They went into Buffalo and won. They went into Baltimore and won. The AFC was stacked, and the AFC's defenses, the Browns, the Texans. We don't even talk about the Texans. We talk about C.J. Stroud. We don't even talk about their defense. Phenomenal. Steelers. I mean, these are great defensive teams. If Buffalo Bills don't lose Milano in the beginning of the season, I think they're the top team in this. I mean, that defense for the first 4 weeks was phenomenal. You look at the Miami Dolphins. Jeez, what an offensive juggernaut. But we got the 49ers here. They laid some wood to a bunch of teams, hammered them. But they also struggled against some other teams. The Rams played them really hard. Arizona Cardinals, and that's that's what I'm gonna take the I'm gonna take the Kansas City Chiefs here plus the 2.5. But I'm actually gonna take them on the money line because I can get plus money on them. I think it was plus 113 when I locked it in. I didn't go huge on it. I'm bigger on that total than this spread. This might be one of the best Super Bowls to watch. I mean, because it's going to be that close. You got the offense of the 49ers against Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelsey, Pachenko. 49ers are stacked. Debo, if he plays the whole game, could go off. But what I'm looking at here is two props. one from each team, and one you'll know about. The other one you might not think too much about. Uh, Trav, we got George Kittle, tight end 49ers, plus, I think, plus 170 to score a touchdown anytime. So now we go back to the Kansas City and the Ravens game. Now, likely scored a touchdown, tight end, right? That's why I like it. I'm looking at that and I'm thinking George Kittle is the outlet for Brock Purdy. He's the guy he looks for third. It's first it's in the passing, it's Debo, Ayuk, and as George Kittle. Uh, the Chiefs are good at defense, so he's got to get through that quick. And I think George Kittle getting a touchdown is the safest bet here for the value. Not everyone can take Christian McCaffrey to score a touchdown, but you're going to lay like minus 300 juice. Then you might want to take two touchdowns, but I don't think he's going to get two touchdowns. So I would take the under two because this Chiefs defense, they're stacked. Now they were giving up runs against Baltimore. No one knows why Baltimore gave up on the run so quick. I mean, it looked like Lamar Jackson had room to run all day. That could be one of the weaknesses here for the Kansas City Chiefs is their tight ends. They're definitely not as good as the 49ers, who have, I think, arguably the best two tight ends in all football. Warner, by far, the top tight end. Probably should be Defensive Player of the Year the way he plays. But with that said, on the other side, linebackers usually cover tight ends. George Kittle is a great pass catching tight end. He's also a great blocker. That's why McCaffrey does so well, and Debo always tries to get the flanks to his side, which works well for them too. Why I'm taking the Chiefs here is the experience. Who knows what Brock Purdy's going to give you? He threw two interceptions in the last two playoffs that weren't caught. I mean, a ball bounces off a guy's helmet and then Ayuk catches it. That should have been an interception. Then against the Packers, my guy Amos, right in his hands, drops it. That should have been an interception. I mean, that's two in two games. The Chiefs aren't going to drop those. You're going to throw one of those, it's going to get picked. So, kickers, high altitude, indoors, high altitude, they could have a huge game too. Look at those props. I think I took over 47 and a half yards for longest field goal over. I think that's a safe bet right there. I think it was minus 120. But my two props are back to the tight ends. I got George Kittle scoring a touchdown for San Francisco 49ers. On the other side, the other tight end I got, not Travis Kelce. No. 49ers are not going to let Travis Kelce score. Unless he pushes off Red Warner and in red end zone, it's not happening. It's going to be Noah Gray plus 900. Yes, plus 900 for a touchdown from Noah Gray. Look, they're gonna do everything they can. They're gonna double Travis Kelce down there. Warner will be on him or Crabtree, and then they'll have a cover two on him. He's gonna get doubled up. Noah Gray is gonna score. Andy Reid loves the two tight ends. Let's go back to the 49ers playing Arizona Cardinals. McBride, 10 of 11, 10 reception, 11 targets, like 100 some yards against his 49ers. He did not score. The other tight end, 5 targets. Higgins, he had 5 targets. He scored the touchdown. I see that same thing happening here. These teams aren't stupid. They look over every game that they played. And I think that's the formula for success, especially at plus 900. What the hell? You can lay $10 on it and win 90. So nothing wrong there. Oh, excuse me. As always, though, I appreciate you guys tuning in. So I gave you a couple good props with the kicker. I gave you the 2 tight ends that I would bet to score touchdowns. And I have McCaffrey under 2 touchdowns. And I'm telling you, I like the Chiefs on the money line. Take the 2 points if you feel safe. Super Bowls usually aren't that close in points where it's a 1 or 2 point game. So I would feel safer just taking the Chiefs on the money line. But you can always find my best bet, my total investment at the link below. Vegas Top Dogs will be in the link. As always, good luck. God bless. Welcome back for some more tomorrow.